Wow. I know this was not a game that the Eagles needed. The Eagles only have to win one more of their last two games to clinch the division and the number one seed. But losing to the Cowboys, it still sucks. It absolutely sucks. I know all the circumstances coming to this game. No Jalen Hurts. At the end of this game, we had quite a bit of players get banged up. Jordan Davis, hopefully he's all right. Avante Maddox, hopefully he's all right. We had Lane Johnson go out as well. Hopefully he's all right. Antonio, I'm about to say Antonio. AJ Brown, he got hurt in this game, but he came back in. It sucks. I hate losing to the Cowboys more than any team in the league. I hate this team with a passion. It would have been so nice to add a sweep to them for the first time in years. It's been a long time since we swept this team. I despise this team with a passion. It sucks. Gardner Minshew today showed that he is a career backup. He looked good at times, but then he looked awful at times. Two interceptions, one pass that, a couple passes that were just scary passes that could have easily been passed, could have been easily intercepted. Fumbling the football, not Gardner Minshew, but Scott fumbled once, Boston Scott fumbled once, and of course Miles Sanders fumbled as well at the end of the game, towards the end of the game. But even with those mistakes, the Eagles still hung with the Cowboys, and they still had a chance to win this game. Shout out to all the Cowboy fans out there. Mosh, Boys for Life. My boy Simons. Shout out to all you got, all the Cowboy fans out there. Congratulations to you guys. It puts a real bad taste in my mouth to come on here and congratulate the Cowboys or anything, or Cowboy fans or anything, but congratulations to the Cowboy fans. You guys got a big win against us. I'm not gonna use the excuse of backup quarterback. That's not the way I roll. But when we beat you guys with our backup quarterback, of course we heard the excuses that came from that. But I'm not gonna use that excuse. The Eagles had a chance to win this game, and they shot themselves in the foot. It started off great for the Eagles. First offensive series, the Eagles got a field goal. Defense came out, intercepted Dak Prescott, and returned it for a touchdown. Eagles up 10-0. After that, the defense was just awful for most of this game, particularly the secondary. The secondary was just flat out awful, completely awful. Like, seriously, how do you allow a deep pass from Dak Prescott to T.Y. Hilton on 3rd and 30? How do you allow a big completion that set up a touchdown for the Cowboys? How do you allow that? Secondary today was just complete trash. Trash. One of the worst efforts I've seen of our secondary in quite some time. Darius Slay was getting beat at multiple times. Bradbury got beat a couple times. It was just awful. Awful. And when you play like that, when you're just getting carved up in the secondary, you're not gonna win many games. Just an awful day by the secondary. The defensive line, I give them their props because they did get a lot of pressure on Dak. They got to him quite a bit of times this game. So I give them Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, Reddick. Those guys did. They brought the pressure. They brought the pressure. Josh Sweat, like I said, early in the game got an interception return for a touchdown. So Eagles have nobody but themselves to blame for this loss because we had this game. We had the Cowboys where we want them at. But our defense just could not stop the passing game, and we could not stop shooting ourselves in the foot with the turnovers. Eagles still are control their own destiny. They are still only one win away from clinching not only the division but the number one seed in the playoffs. We just gotta wait another week. We got the New Orleans Saints next Sunday, 1 o'clock Eastern game. Eagles need to handle their business. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is gonna be ready to go that game. I'm crossing my fingers that he will, because I miss Jalen Hurts. I absolutely miss Jalen Hurts. Gardner Minshew looked good at times, but then he looked awful at times. And what he showed me today is that he is definitely a career backup. So I don't know If he's going to stay in Philadelphia after this season, I have no clue. Or if he's going to get us an opportunity elsewhere, I could definitely see that happening. But he's not starting the league. He's just not. He's a backup quarterback, a pretty solid backup quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but you have opportunity to win this game for the Eagles. Even with all the turnovers, the Eagles still had the game right there in the palm of their hands. They get to the Cowboys side of the field, you know, after some good completions to get down the field, then the drive just stalls. Good job by Minshew, I will say, by not taking a sack, but bad decision making with the football on that last drive. 4th and 10. You know, we need a completion in the middle of the field. We still got a timeout left. We need a completion, get a first down, keep this thing going. Timeout, like I said, we have opportunity. That right there, Minshew, was your moment. That was your shot to show that, hey, I can be a starter in the NFL. I can do this. That was your opportunity right there, Gardner Minshew, and you failed the test. There's no other way to put it. You just throw it up there. You know, I know you was under pressure, but you just throw it up there, and that was the game. Miles Sanders, love the guy. Love the guy. You know, he's a free agent after this season, but fumbling the football like that, you're looking to get paid. That's not a good way to show this team that they should keep you. It's not. That was a crucial fumble right there. The team was down 37 to 34 at that time. They were down 37 to 34 at that time. We need a drive, you know, to march downfield to score. They hand the ball off to Miles Sanders to try to get some yards on the ground. He fumbles the football. Dallas recovers the game. It looks like the Cowboys are going to win this thing right there, but the defense, I will give them their props. They held the Cowboys to a field goal, which, you know, the score was at that time. That score was ultimately ended up being the final score, 40 to 34. You think to yourself, okay, 1 minute and 41 seconds left on the clock. Eagles still got a chance. They still got hope. And like I said, I just explained that last drive. Couple big completions down the field. You know, couple big catches. You know, Eagles have a shot to win this thing. Gardner Minshew did not rise to the occasion. He did not rise to the occasion. So the Eagles fall to 13-2 on the season. Still in good position. Still control their own destiny. Still, you know, just one win. That's all we need. One more win, and the Eagles will win this division, and they will win the #1 seed. So we have got to get our heads out of our behind. We have got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. We did a lot of shooting ourselves in the foot in this game. And against Dallas, a team like Dallas, who, even though we hate Dallas, I hate them with a passion, they are a good football team. Against a good football team, you know, that's going to come at to bite you in the butt. So I'm just frustrated right now. I'm beyond frustrated, you know, because this was a game the Eagles, even with no Jalen Hurts, with our backup quarterback, Gardner Minshew, Eagles still had the shot to win this game. And it's absolutely frustrating that we shot ourselves in the foot with 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions, a couple near interceptions by Gardner Minshew, some bad throws that he threw. We just shot ourselves in the foot. And even though we shot ourselves in the foot, we still had the shot to win this game. But like I said, to Cowboy fans, Mosh, my boy Simons, Boys for Life, Magruder, you know him. Trying to think of some more. You know, Cowboys face, another Cowboys fan. NFC, I think his name is NFC Beast. I can't remember the guy's name, but Cowboy fans here on YouTube. No, congratulations to you guys, man. Congratulations to you guys. You know, I'm bitter because my team could have won this game, but congratulations to you guys on getting a must-win win for you. Eagles did not need to win this game, but beating the Cowboys is always a lot of fun. And this was going to be, you know, my Christmas right now is not going to be the best right now because of this now. You know, I got to go back in there and deal with my brother and sister-in-law who are diehard Cowboy fans. So wish me luck on that one. But, boy. I'm frustrated. I'm just frustrated. We had a shot. We had a shot to win this game. we it was an absolute dog fight, which is what I expected. But the Eagles, with all the talent on our team, we hung in there with the Cowboys the whole game, but we could not get the job done when it mattered the most. And for Jordan Davis, Avante Maddox, Lane Johnson, all those guys that got banged up in this game, get healthy, man. Cross our fingers these guys are going to be all right. Because, sorry about that, guys. Ended up getting interrupted there. Yeah, just absolutely frustrated. No way we lose this game. In my opinion, no way we lose this game if Jalen Hurts is out there playing. I'm not using the excuse of not having Hurts out there. What I'm saying is some of the mistakes that Gardner Minshew made today, Jalen Hurts is not making. That's all I'm saying. It was a great game. Don't get me wrong. Like it was a fun game to watch. Just back and forth dog fight. The Eagles and the Cowboys were just going back and forth, trading the lead for the most part in this game. Back and forth. But at the end of the game, man, Eagles just could not. They just could not get the job done. Mistakes really hurt us the most this game. Turnovers hurt us really bad. But like I said, man, the Eagles need to come out next week against the Saints, which is a big win, which is a big game for us. Obviously, we need to beat the Saints for a number of reasons. Not only just to clinch the division and the #1 seed, but the New Orleans Saints. We currently hold their first round pick. So beating the Saints and getting that first, better in our first round pick is going to be absolutely huge for us. Absolutely huge for us next offseason. But when it comes to the Cowboys, it's a good chance we may see this team again in the playoffs. We'll see. If we do see this team again, I want to beat the living crap out of them. It will be in Philadelphia that time around, of course, as long as we handle our business and win one of these last games. So we'll see what happens in the playoffs. That's down the road. But these boys better come out next Sunday against the New Orleans Saints, and they better be ready to fight. They better be absolutely livid by their performance today. Secondary better be livid. The secondary was just absolutely atrocious today. Just I haven't seen the secondary get burned this bad in quite some time. It was awful. It was awful. Now I'm gonna say it was just a bad game by these guys. They'll bounce back hopefully next week. But I gotta see it on the field. I gotta see it on the field. But yeah, congratulations to Cowboy fans. Eagles fall to 13-2 on the season. Lose to the Dallas Cowboys by a score of 40-34. I really don't have a whole lot more to say about this game. I'm frustrated because this is a game that we should have won. This is a game that we had Dallas right where we wanted them at, and we let them get away. It's that simple. We had the Cowboys exactly where we wanted them, and we let it get away. Even with the penalties, even with the turnovers, even with the injuries, Eagles still had a shot to win this game, and they just could not execute and seal the deal. So, we'll see what happens next week. Like I said, hopefully Jalen Hurts is going to be ready to go in this game. Crossing my fingers. But if not, then we have to rely on Gardner Minshew to come out and have a better showing. Protect the football better. Not just Gardner Minshew, but running backs gotta stop fumbling the football, stop shooting ourselves in the foot. But the Eagles are still in a good position to clinch. Yeah, I interrupted yet again there, but yeah, man, tough game, man. Tough way to lose this game. It's never fun to lose, but losing to Dallas out of all teams absolutely sucks. The Eagles are now they're 3-2 in the division this year. Of course, losing to Washington, their first loss, and then losing to Dallas. The Eagles, the season series with the Cowboys goes the way that it normally does go. The Eagles split with the Cowboys. That's usually how it goes. I wanted that sweep really bad because we have not swept this team in quite some time, but just what I meant to be. But ultimately, the long-term goal is for the Eagles to get healthy. Crossing our fingers, these guys are going to be all right. get healthy, and make a big run in the playoffs. Let's let's get this win against the Saints next Sunday. Let's control. Let's make everybody have to come to Philadelphia to play us. So I'm gonna wrap this thing up before I end up getting interrupted again. But again, congratulations to Cowboy fans. Put a bad taste in my mouth. Cowboys defeat the Philadelphia Eagles 40-34. It was an absolute shootout, an absolute dogfight of a game. But the Eagles fall short. Eagles shoot themselves in the foot, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna use any excuses. We lost. It is what it is. But as always, go Birds. Let's beat these New Orleans Saints next Sunday. Fly, go fly. Peace.
That's all, folks.